many places, people started burning clothes. People started burning them at every nook and corner.
Vande Mataram! Vande Mataram! Foreign dictatorship will not be tolerated! Foreign dictatorship will not be tolerated! Vande Mataram! Vande Mataram!
People realized that on the basis of truth, non-violence and non-cooperation, they can throw the Britishers out of India without using weapons. People got inspired and started using khadi. People left the personal differences of untouchability and religion and wholeheartedly participated in the movement. During this time, Prince of Wales visited India, and wherever he visited, he was shown black flags. All his welcome ceremonies were boycotted. After this incident, the British government became aggressive.
Bharat Mata ki! Yes, Bharat! Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki!
British government declared many Congress volunteers as culprits and arrested them and punished them. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was also one of them. The volunteers of non-cooperative movement tolerated the brutality of British police. By February 1922, the whole movement, peaceful movement, turned into a violent movement. Protesters put police station of Chora Chori on fire.
Run! Fire! Save! Run! Fire!
Save!
In this fire, half a dozen of police personnel got burnt alive. This incident shook Gandhiji and he decided to stop non-cooperation movement. After this, lots of leaders, including Gandhiji, were put in jail. When he got released, there was a piece of news waiting for him. Due to government's misdeeds in Gujarat, there was lot of terror, fear and unrest among Indians. Officers who were collecting tax started mortgaging the animals of farmers. Gandhiji immediately reached Gujarat and met Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Both of them requested the collector to stop this inhuman torture.
Those farmers who are in sound financial condition can pay the tax and others can be exempted.
Everybody was hopeful of British government's departure. At this time, Britishers sent Simon Commission to India. It was headed by famous lawyer Sir John Simon. People were aware that the commission will not work in their favor, and everybody boycotted it.
Simon, go back! Simon, go back! Simon, go back! Simon, go back! Simon, go back!
The aim of Simon Commission was to judge the ability of Indians to take over the administration of the country. Lala Lajpat Rai was boycotting it in Lahore. People marched with anti-Simon slogans. It was under the guidance of Lalaji. The British police superintendent Sanders ordered lathi charge. Simon, go back!
Simon,
Go back!
Simon,
Go back!
Simon, Simon,
Go back!
Lala Lajpat Rai was badly hurt in lathi charge and he passed away after a few days. When Bhagat Singh came to know about it, he shot Sanders. The youngsters of Punjab got agitated. Gandhiji was saddened by Lalaji's demise. At Calcutta session, all Congress leaders unanimously appealed the government to give India right to govern. If it fails in 1 year, then the only aim of Indians will be to get freedom. For this, they were ready to go to any extent. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was made the President of Congress. Gandhiji met Lord Irwin with his proposal, but he did not show any interest.
No, Mr. Gandhi. No.
Lord Irwin said that Indians are not capable of it, so India may remain as a colony. The failure of Gandhi-Irwin Pact forced the nation for total independence. The educated young lot of India did not believe in begging. They wanted to fight till the end. In this context, on the banks of Ravi, on 26 January 1929, in the Congress session, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru hoisted the tricolour flag.
Our aim should be total independence. For this, we will put an exemplary action.
26 January was decided as Independence Day. People were ready to face the British government in all odds. Suddenly, the British government announced the tax on salt, and this made Gandhiji furious and agitated. To stop this, he left disobedience movement and started Dandi March.
भारत माता की
जय!
भारत माता की
जय!
भारत माता की
जय!
भारत माता की
Jai!
Gandhiji started march with 76 people. After 24 days, when he reached the banks of Dandi, there were thousands of people. He met salt. Police arrested him for breaking the law, and Indian jails were filled with innocent freedom fighters.
Vande Mataram!
Vande
Mataram!
After this, British government tried divide and rule policy. Ramsay and MacDonald gave separate rights for election. Gandhiji decided to sit on fasting till death. As the days passed, government started retreating. Finally, government agreed, and Gandhiji gave up the fasting. After coming out from the jail, he started working for Harijans. Harijan ashrams were built at many places. In 1939, England waged a war against Germany and Italy against Japan. Viceroy, without consulting anybody, declared that India is with Britain.
Total freedom will be considered only after end of the war.
British government, without any reason, involved India in the war. Gandhiji moved very intelligently. Congress decided not to give any help to government. Instead, they started civil disobedience this time. This time their slogan was,
No money, no man. No money, no man.
it meant that no funds will be raised for the war and no Indian will participate. Civil disobedience spread in whole India. 120,000 people were detained and punished. Men and women were hurt.
Vande
Mataram!
Vande
Mataram!
भारत माता की
जय!
भारत माता की
जय!
भारत माता की
Jai!
भारत माता की
जय!
भारत माता की
जय!
भारत माता की
वंदे
Mataram!
वंदे
Mataram!
Gandhiji wanted that Indians should disobey British administration and should behave with them as independent citizens of the country. He gave a slogan,
Keep in mind that we have to get freedom through non-violence. Do or die. This is our final war for freedom. Each and every Indian is a soldier and would fight till his last breath. We have to fight and win it.
Before Bharat Chodo Andolan could be started, Gandhiji and his supporters were arrested before the sunrise on 9th of August 1942. He was kept in Aga Khan jail. Prominent Congress leaders were also arrested. Whole nation had united in its fight for freedom, but there was no one to show them the path. Indians put government buildings on fire. took off railway tracks, hoisted tricolor flag on government buildings. British government took help of the forces to set up its dominance. Bharat Chodo Andolan had made way for freedom, which was progressing. Britishers had understood that agitation had reached its peak, which could turn worse at any time, and it was set them thinking. Gandhiji was on fast till death because Viceroy held him and Congress responsible for violent incidents. He fell ill and was released from jail. In the meantime, new Viceroy, Lord Webble, came, and he tried the policy of divide and rule between Hindus and Muslims. Communal violence spread in the country. Gandhiji started his foot march to stop communal riots. His supporters stopped him from going to Muslim-dominated areas, but he said,
If my death can stop the communal riots, I would be happy.
Communal riots had created unrest in people. In year 1947, in the month of March, Lord Mountbatten came to India as new Viceroy. He favored freedom of Indians. Mountbatten talked to Prime Minister Attlee and made a plan named Mountbatten Plan. Under this plan, it was proposed that a part of India will be named Pakistan and made a separate nation. Gandhiji and Congress opposed it as they wanted a united country, but the leader of Muslim League, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, liked this idea, and because of Congress's opposition, the communal riots increased.
Let him not escape! Let him not escape! Hey!
No! Please!
Kill!
Please!
Kill her!
Kill me!
It appeared as if the whole nation was on fire. Congress wanted to save India, so they had to agree to Mountbatten's plan. Plan was passed, but Gandhiji opposed it and said,
Pakistan will be made on my dead body.
as the proposal got approval of majority, so Congress committee passed it. India was divided and Pakistan was built. 15th August 1947 was a joyous day for Indians. Delhi was decorated as new bride. There was happiness all around. But Gandhiji was in Calcutta, consoling the widows of victims of communal riots. On 15th August, Gandhiji fasted and told the Congress leaders,
You are wearing a crown full of thorns. Getting freedom from Britishers was not as difficult. But now it's only going to be difficult and difficult.
While division, everybody thought that Muslims who wanted to settle in Pakistan would go there, and Hindus who wanted to come to India would sell their property and settle in India. But all guesses proved wrong. Communal riots broke up and 5 lakh lives were lost. 1 crore people were rendered homeless and they had to resettle at new places.
Have we struggled for this freedom? Have the brave soldiers led their lives for this freedom?
Gandhiji announced again his fasting till death to stop the riots. It affected the people and riots stopped in 5 days. But some people felt that he was responsible for the division of the nation and plotted to kill him. When Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel came to know of this, he advised Gandhiji against going to prayer meetings, but Gandhiji did not pay any heed to his advice. 30th January 1948, Friday. Like any other day, people gathered for prayer meeting at Birla Bhavan in Delhi. They were all looking at the door through Gandhiji had to arrive. It was 5:25 in the evening. They were all waiting for Gandhiji to come. When Gandhiji entered with his two granddaughters, Manu and Abha. Just then a man went to Gandhiji, folded his hands and wished him, and quickly took out his revolver and shot Gandhiji in chest.
Hey Ram.
3 bullets pierced his body. His killer was caught immediately, but the damage had already been done. The news of Gandhiji's death spread like fire. United Nations kept the flags down, and Jawaharlal Nehru said,
Friends, we have lost the light of our life. The light which used to enlighten our way has gone. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, who was also known as the father of the nation, is no longer among us. He got India freedom. That immortal light will light our way for years to come.
Pandit Nehru had said the truth. Even today, Gandhiji is guiding not only India, but the whole world. Cruel hands of destiny snatched him from us, but it will not be able to snatch the way he had shown us.